Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hey, everybody. All right. So, first, here's what's crazy. Happy Thursday. The more I try to move away and go into something I was going to share, then I'm like, hold on, I can't do that because I got to get my stuff. I got to get what I'm drinking. I got to get what I'm talking about. So let me explain what I mean. Today's topic is, hey Tear Bear, what's up NB? Wilma, what's going on? October Libra, MG, Smiley 12, Miss O. What's up, y'all? For those that's joining, what's going on? Tussie Jones, what's up? For those of you all that's coming back to watch the replay, let me know you're coming back to watch the replay. All right, listen, here's what I want to show you guys. Today's topic, I got to juice this while I talk about it because I won't even have time when I'm done with this to do this. But let me give you real talk for real. I got lots of stuff to share with you guys. Some juicing, some practical things on how to stay on track. But stay with me for a second. I'm drinking my greens this morning. I'm getting ready to go. We're getting ready to hit the road and we're going to be gone for 3 days. So for those of you all that are looking to stay on track, hold on, whether you're on the go or look y'all, new season, new year, new month, new day, whatever your traditions are, regardless of any of that, I like to talk about sustainability so we can capitalize on what it is that we're doing. That's what matters most to me. Okay, I hope the same for you as well. So I already had these green juices, so I'm about to share something with you guys, right? This is my 32 ounce for the day. For the morning. So I'm packing this up to go. Then I said, oh snap, I have 4 pineapples and 2 bags of oranges. I gotta juice them. Because if not, the pineapples are gonna go bad, right? I cut 2 and then I have 2 more right here that I already peeled. I left some skin on here. You can already tell that one's kind of like ripened a little bit, which is fine because it's like really sweet, but you don't want it to go too much because you want to hold the nutritional value, right? So I got the other one there. And then I said, girl, come on, let's just juice this real quick. So here you go. Here we go. This is why we're here together and you see lots of pineapples and oranges. But guess what, you guys? Can anybody guess what I'm missing today? Can anybody guess what I'm missing today? Can anybody guess what I'm missing today? All I have, and those of you all that know my sunrise, all I have before me is my pineapple and oranges. Ginger is one, yeah, but that's if you want ginger. Y'all know what I put in my juices? I don't have a juice without my lemons. Yes, my lemons. But let me tell you guys why I don't have it. And this is the art of planning to make sure that you guys stay on track with whatever it is that you're looking to do, you guys. You know why I don't have any? Today's Thursday. We juice twice a week, right? Because fresh pressed juice, you want to drink it at its optimum state in between that first to third day. Y'all with me? So technically I should have been at the store to get me some more produce, but I'm hitting the road. So I'm not about to buy more produce. But guess what I'm doing? Oh, because when I'm gone, remember I showed you guys this trick before? Like how I'm gonna have my lemon shots when I'm gone if I don't have lemons, right? So remember I showed you guys, I saw this at the store and I had to buy it. And this is a portable little lemon squeezer, citrus freezer, right? Or squeezer. And what I did when I was gone, and I take this with me all the time, I get my lemons and I cut, and this is my little portable, it got a little sprout, y'all. Look how cute this is. Look, it got a little sprout and everything. Isn't that cute? And then I put it in the refrigerator in my hotel room or I keep it in here. Isn't this cute? So I have my little portable little gadgets even when I'm gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this inside of my juices when I pack to go. So I have some other things to show you guys, but This is why this is important to make sure you stay on track while you're on the go. What's up, Jessica? What's up, Freda? Okay. Now, I hope, because I'm doing a whole bunch of pineapple, I actually hope that my filter gets a little clogged up so you guys can see what I do if it gets clogged. And the reason why I'm doing over in abundance is because my pineapples will go bad if I don't juice them now, right? By the time I get back, it's going to be a start of another week. I'm going to be into another juicing session. So I want to be sure that I juice all of this, okay? If by chance this gets stuck and clogged, let me tell you, if you guys are new to juicing, it does get clogged whenever you juice mushy fruit, because, you know, when you don't have anything firm, after a while, it just gets stuck because you don't have anything to push the mushy fruit down. And so far, you see, I just picked up all pineapple, but everything is still flowing and going. Y'all see this? Let me turn this way. Everything is still flowing and going. Y'all see? It's still flowing, right? If it does get stuck, I'm fine with it. I'm prepared to show you guys what to do in the middle of your juicing session. If your filter gets clogged, it doesn't matter the juicer that you guys are using. It could be AB's juicer. It can be someone else's juicer. I shared with you guys before, someone posted in a group that I'm in, and they were like, I'm never juicing pineapples because their juicer got stuck. And when it got stuck, because of the mushy fruit, it just, it became a big mess. And it does do that sometimes, you guys. If it does, it's okay. Now you see how I literally put a whole bunch of abundance of pineapple in there? And you see right now how it's already collecting right here. Typically what I would do, I wouldn't do what I just did. I would give a mixture of pineapple and orange every time I'm mixing pineapple or cucumber or something mushy, okay? But you will see right now, you see the mush right here, the pineapple is staying up top, okay? I see the hearts, thank y'all for the love. And I want you all to see what I would do in this case. And I don't panic, I don't get upset, I don't, oh my gosh, what's happening? This is too much work. No, I'm gonna show you guys what I do. And I'm talking about sometimes I even cram my machine. Like I throw a whole bunch in there just for the sake of getting everything done and rushing and getting it, you know, done really quick. I wanna show you guys what I do. You guys, thank you for joining live. Thank you for the love, y'all. I appreciate y'all on Tickety Talk. Now, here's what I have done in the past. When this keeps going and going and going, and my juice stops, I would either clean the kitchen, like if I'm not in a rush and I'm not doing anything, I would like multitask while I'm doing all of this. I don't stand here and wait. If I'm in a straight up juicing session and I have to hurry up, I don't do what I just did. I don't throw all mushy fruit in there. Oh no. I alternate between whatever I'm juicing and I push it in there. You know what? I think I got something to help this. I thought I didn't. Let me see. I do. I think I'm just gonna use this. Anybody know what this is, right? I told y'all a couple things or two. I think I'm just gonna use the beets. This is the only produce I have left. I thought I didn't have anything hard. This would be a great example on how this will push all that mushy fruit down. Are y'all with me? You feel me? Okay, that's what's up. Thank you for the love. Hey, Connie. What's going on, Malcolm? Okay, so now you see this is not going anywhere. I'm trying to see which way I want to go with this. I think what I want to show you guys, hold on, let me put this in the wash first. So at least I can have this soaking and show you guys at the same time. Give me 1 second, let me put these beets inside the wash. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing. I'll come over there. Here's the best concentrate that I found, just so you guys know. I mention this all the time. I got this from Trader Joe's. I absolutely, positively love this concentrate. Typically, I would buy fruit and veggie cleaner, and that's already mixed. I love this. It does exactly what it says it is supposed to do. It's non-toxic concentrate, And it does remove the waxy film that's on inside the produce. So hold on one second. I'm gonna soak this really quick, and let me tell you what I mean by soak. All you need, you guys, is a few, hold on, I'm about to come back and show you what I do. I'm coming, I'm just filling this up so I can show you guys what to do. Now, I'll rinse the beets off, okay? All this is telling you that you need, and it's right here on the back, is 1 tablespoon for 32 ounces. It's 1 tablespoon of this concentrate for 32 ounces of water. That goes to show this goes a long way. And you can tell it is kind of thick. Look, it's like syrupy. Y'all see that? It's really thick. Y'all see, I'm giving y'all my tricks. Y'all see? Okay. What I typically do is I'll keep it in there, and I can only do 1 at a time, okay? I'll put it in there, and this is what I mean. Because someone on my live before asked me, what did I mean by soaking? And I don't soak my produce, like let it sit in there for a long amount of time. I just prepare this so it's already like my soapy, not dishwater, my produce, my cleaning solution for my produce. And all I do is let it sit in there while I'm doing something else, okay? And this is how I wash. Now, if I'm at the sink, obviously you can have a brush and wash your produce, but this is what I just wanted to show you guys here because I don't have a camera at my sink. This is how I wash the produce, okay? Y'all with me? I told you guys I'm giving you lots of good stuff today. Let me rinse this off really quick and cut this over here. Give me a second. I'll be back over there in a few. Now, what I'm going to do, you guys, I think I'm going to do this, and this is better. I'm going to unclog that filter so you guys can see how I do it. Okay? I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing with the beets. I'm coming back. I showed you guys this before. I cut the roots off of my beets, and then I place it on the napkin so it can absorb. Let me show you. Okay, so I cut, see what I did? I cut the root off the beets, y'all see? I cut the roots off the beets, and then what I do is I let it sit here until I'm ready for it so my counter doesn't get messy. Not sure if you guys ever juiced beets before, but you guys know beets, look, you have red everywhere. So I put it on a napkin after I wash it, right? And I also double layer it, and so by the time I pick it up, it's not dripping, all right? So let me show you guys what I do. If you guys should ever run into this, oh wait, before I move on, look at what happened, you guys. I pulled this out the dishwasher, and you guys remember when I was live before, I put it on the sink, and it sounded funny. Look at the crack. You guys gotta be careful. See that crack right there? See the crack right here, you guys, on Insta and Facebook? You see the crack here on TikTok? Y'all see that? I always check my glasses ahead of time. Now, let me tell you how I know this happens. You guys know when you have a cup and you go to rinse off a cup and you put it in the sink, and then after a while, the family keeps coming in, we put it with water and we soak the utensils. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe that's just my household because we don't do the dishes all the time or put it in the dishwasher. I'm sorry. That's just what happened here. Okay. So what I did this yesterday. After my juices, I rinsed it, and I always rinse because I don't like, the residue to stay on my glasses. I like it really pretty, okay? But over the day yesterday, I kept throwing it in. I only had mason jars in the sink, so every time I used the utensil, we just kept throwing it in there. This is how it breaks, just so you guys know. So don't do that, or you're gonna have to do what I'm doing when I get back, and I gotta go back to the store because I'm breaking all my mason jars. And to add insult to injury, it happened with my big fella. Y'all know these are my favorite jars, these 64 ounces. They're long, they're skinny. Look at that big crack right there. Look at right here and look at right here. Now, the reason why I always assess my jars before I pour my produce in there or my juice is because I did cracked the jar before. Didn't know it was cracked. Put it on this counter, poured watermelon juice in here. I noticed the crack once the red juice was in here. And we were here like trying to work out this science project. Like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? It was an epic fail. Watermelon juice everywhere, all on my stools right here on the island. And I was like freaking out because it's white cream or off-white. I had red stuff everywhere. See, I'm telling y'all the things to not do so you can prevent all of the mistakes that I've made. Okay? And trust me, when your mason jar is cracked, you will know, you will hear it. Like when it hits the counter, it doesn't sound like glass. It sounds like something is off. It sounds like loose glass, okay? So now, let me show you guys what I do. And if your filter ever gets clogged, let me show you what I do. And it's really simple. I almost want to throw a beet in here to unclog it. But let me tell you why I don't want to risk this. If I throw the beet in here and it doesn't get down there to unclog this, I'm really going to have a mess on my hands. My hands are going to be all red because I have beets unprocessed juice. And you're going to see how I dump this and how it can get really messy. Okay? So now, it is true that this could really be a messy project, but not if you do it according to how I'm explaining it right now. Okay? So let me show you what I do. First of all, hit the reverse button, right? See, because all of that's coming up. You guys see that's stuck? It's now coming up, right? So it's coming up. So what you want to do is, well, first, can I just clear this? Give me a second. Because my juice bowl or cup is filled. And I have to equally mix all of this together. Because this is primarily pineapple juice, right? But because my concoction is pineapple and orange, you guys, hold on. Fun fact. Pineapple juice. If you have inflammation in the body, arthritis, muscle aches, sore, pains, pre and post workout Gatorade. Did I model that good enough for you? Okay, this is what you want. Right here. You guys, this right here. Pineapple. Sore, muscle aches, pains, right here. Stomach cramp, pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Now, of course, it's going to be just as great if you add orange to it or whatever else. But the point is, straight pineapple. Now, this isn't for those that are in the blood sugar regulating challenge. And then you're like, oh my gosh, too much sugar. That's another topic for another day. I just want you all to know pineapple juice is a great healthy alternative for those that experience pain, muscle ache, all that stuff. All right, so I hit reverse and then now I'm gonna turn this. And this is what I do. I'm gonna show you. I take whatever I'm gonna juice next. And let me show you, because this is how I cut my oranges, by the way. I cut it in half and then I cut it in quarters. So basically I cut my oranges into 4 pieces. Okay, you see what I'm doing? And I'm doing that, and you'll see why. Now I got to make a big mountain. Let me put this over here. Okay, y'all see this? This is what I do, right? And then I take whatever is left in here. Got to be careful when you open this, right? But hopefully you got to tilt it real quick. Doesn't matter the juicer. All juicers have a hopper. And what I do is I take whatever is stuck here. For those that's just joining, I'm giving a science project right now. I'm letting you all know when you juice mushy fruit. Before I started juicing this, I said, I hope that it gets clogged. And that's why I kept doing pineapple, because I want to show you guys what to do if you should have this within one of your juicing sessions, this situation. So all I do, look, y'all, this is fresh juice, and I'm not about to throw this away. Let me show you. Look. If I squeeze this, look at all the juice coming and dripping. I don't want to squeeze it too much because I want this juice. I don't want the cutting board to have my juice, okay? So I put it all here, okay? And this is important when you're looking to reuse this hopper. Make sure you get all of the excess pulp inside, and I did that. Now, you could do 1 or 2 things. Look at them 2 pineapples up there. You could do 1 or 2 things, you guys. You can rinse this if you want, but typically I don't do that. What I do is, and you got to do this because for the security latch to really go when you put this back on, you got to remove all of the pulp, right? Because if you don't do this, when you go try to put it back on, it's not going to twist, and you're not going to hear that click that's supposed to lock right here. Now, you can rinse this just to be safe, or I say do both so you'll know exactly what I'm saying. This is for those who has the AB juicer specifically, okay? But this still applies if your pulp gets wet. This is how you, pulp gets backed up. This is how you could just keep a smooth juicing session. This would have been done if I wasn't talking through this, okay? There's an art to it. Now, all I do here, I rock it, take it off, and this is what I do. I take this off, and this releases the auger and your strainer. Typically what happens is, this is what happens. Inside of here, see how mushy this is? The mush gets stuck right here. Every juicer has a pulp sprout. It has a juice sprout right here where you let the juice out, and it has the pulp, okay? This is what separates juicing from smoothie, or smoothies, smoothing, juices from smoothies. Smoothies take all of this, right? You throw it in there and it just mixes everything up. Juices, look, your juice is going to be pure like this because it removes this. I was actually going to do something else, and let me see if I have time, because I'm not going to make no false promises. All right. All right. So now, as you see me coming in here, look at the pulp. It's right here. See it stuck down in there? If it's stuck right there, that means nothing else is going to allow this to come out. This is why I say when you're juicing, it is great to mix and alternate your produce, because it really leads to an effective juicing session. Because once I get something hard, the pressure is going to push all of this mush out. Okay? The pressure of a core root. Now, when I'm at the sink, you guys can do one or two things. You can get the brush that comes with it. Okay? We have green, black, and orange. I don't know what color that you received with yours. But all you do is take this out when you're rinsing at the sink. Or you can use the brush that comes with it, and you can just go and just take it out, right? And the purpose of this is to release the pulp that's stuck in there. When you go to the sink, you can rinse all of this out, and it's perfectly fine to do that. But sometimes you could just do it right here. Now, I like to rinse this just to be sure, but I'm still going to slap this back together. I'm going to slap this back together. I'm going to slap this back together. And all I did was remove, because I'm being stingy, because I want all the pulp, okay? So all I did was just take all the pulp out of here. Typically, I do go to the sink. Why? Because I really just like, I don't know, cleanliness. But as you can see, it's still not messy here. That's it. So I put that back there, you guys. No, it's not Kuvings. This is AB's juicer. Okay? That's a great brand too, by the way. So I push that back, and now I'm just going to reassemble, right? And you reassemble by, and this is why I go to the sink, because typically I would use, like, rinse this off. You don't have to. You really don't. I mean, you could really just remove the excess pulp and wet pulp here. You guys see, this is what pineapple, mushy fruit, this is what it would do, right? It doesn't matter the juicer. It's the produce in which I'm talking about. If you guys just juice watermelon, you'll see what I mean. And the riper it is, the more mushy it is, and then it's really, really soft. Now, you can get away with one, like this was 1.5 pineapple I just threw in here. You can get away with one, and you can have a great session. That's why I had, look, 32 ounces of just pineapple. So instead of going to the sink, well, hold on, I am going to do it. Give me a second. And I'm going to show you what I mean, because I'm not cleaning it all the way. I'm just removing the excess pulp. Give me a second so you guys can see. And all I'm doing is running my hand through it. I'm not washing it with a towel. I'm not doing any of that. I'll show you exactly what I mean. This is what I did. And what was that? 20 seconds? You still see there's a little bit of pulp in there, right? You still see it right here on the filter. All I did was run the water, and I just pushed my hands under it, and I just wiped it. That's it, okay? All right, y'all, so this is what I do. I put that back on there. Sometimes I do this as well, go to the auger and rinse it out, or the sink to get the auger clean. But I told you guys I'm being stingy with all my pulp today because I want everything out of here. Look, this is important. You know why it's important? Because when you're putting it back together, whenever it's off balance, it's going to prohibit you from putting on the auger. This is good stuff, you guys. And if it doesn't twist all the way, you did not clean out certain parts to make everything click in place. That's it. Now this is what I do. Watch. Let me scoot this over so all of you guys can see this. Now look, I have the mushy pulp on top. Don't play. Give me all that. All I do is pick it up in handfuls, right? And by the time I do this, it's going to get to the bottom and get all of the fresh produce that I didn't throw in the juicer. And look at the look it. That's it. And now this is going to go to town and it's going to work for you. Y'all see that? This is how you do that. So this is why, now listen, if it happens, you guys, life happens to all of us. All you do is do exactly what I just laid out for you in the last 20 minutes. Now, to prevent it is to do what I'm doing now. When you start clogging up and you start seeing mushy, you want to make sure you add all of the core. Now, what I'm going to do is, and you'll see this, watch this. I'm about to throw this beet in here. See? And so when you throw beets in here, the beets, ooh, beets. When you throw the beet is going to catch on, and then it's going to clear all that out. And you're going to see now how it's orange. Look. You're going to see red once it catch on. I'm just throwing everything in there so it can go for it. You're going to see see, look how fast it goes. Look. Like, oh, shoot. See, that's the difference, you guys. That's the huge difference in making sure that you alternate everything with all of your produce to go in there. Does that make sense? This is very important. You hear the crunch? Y'all hear that? Look it. And then, there you go. That's how essentially, you guys, you can keep a smooth juicing session, and this is how you alternate. So now look, there's nothing up here anymore because the beets push everything down there. You see? You see that? Is what dry? It wouldn't be, if it's not like this, it's not dry. If your produce is very, like, look, this is what I just poured out, right? From the pulp that was in there. Clearly I wouldn't be able to do this because, see, it'll just drop. If it's not doing that, it's not dry. Y'all see that? Now, here's what I want. Well, let me just clear this out so I can get this cutting board out the way. Here's what I want you guys to see. For some of you all that want to reuse the pulp, and I'm not going to do it. I was, but let me show you guys what I do. Oh no, I dropped it. Let me show you guys what I do. And I'm going to pull out my dehydrator in the weeks ahead to show you guys some things, especially because my family, Quincy and I specifically, are going into the all, we are like doing all raw and clean. So give me a second. Okay, so FYI, okay, we stop here. This is what I would do. If I am repurposing my pulp, some of you guys, this is really good for those of you all that are not on a juice cleanse, because when you're on the juice cleanse, you remove the pulp. That's the purpose of the cleanse. Okay, and then I'm gonna get back to how to stay on track. What I would do if I were you, this is what I would do. This is called my pina colada smoothie whenever I do my sunrise. So act like those beets aren't there right now, okay? The beets aren't there. Act like the beets are not there. What I do is I take the remainder of this pineapple pulp and my orange, and what I do is I have a base for my smoothies. So I'll either use my almond milk or I'll use my juice that I juice for my smoothie. So you could do one or two things. If you just want a fruit smoothie, just add your pineapple orange pulp with a little bit of your juice that you just juiced, and then add ice. And then I'll also add my protein, my vegan vanilla protein, right? That gives you more of a slushy feel. If you want to make it like a smoothie and you want it really thick, What I do is do the same thing, but I don't use juice. I use milk with the vegan vanilla protein powder. You see that? So it depends on your taste. If you want like more of a smoothie with no thickness at all, just stick with the ice, the juice, and the pulp. Then that gives you like a slurpy feel. If you want more of a smoothie, then use your base as your almond milk and put in the vegan vanilla protein. That's what I do. You guys, those that are in my juicing program 3.0, I live by that. Let me tell you why. When you do that and you have more smoothies in conjunction to your juices before you go on a juice cleanse, it helps in a lot of ways, right? People wonder, why did the bowel slow down, when you're on a juice cleanse? Well, obviously you're giving your digestive system a rest. So you have soluble fiber and insoluble fiber when you juice, right? So there's both, in the pulp and without the pulp. But just know that before you go on a juice cleanse, you can reap the benefits of both worlds, smoothies and juices, by doing exactly what I laid out. All minds clear there? Okay, I was actually gonna do it, but a sister don't feel like pulling out the smoothie machine over there and doing it, okay? And then guess what? I'm gonna do it, it's gonna look so nice and so smooth, and it's gonna make you run to the store. Just go try it, okay? Just go try it. Now, here's the other thing I wanna show you guys, but before I show you, I have to have an even mix of all of this. You guys remember I did this before, my family ate this alive. They know they not right. Well, let me show you guys what I did. Here's the other thing I did, and this is going to be the last thing that I'm gonna show you guys. So let me push everything out the way. I still have a couple more, well, not more than a couple, but oranges. Oops, did my hair get in there? All right. Y'all know I already gave y'all my plug. I gave you the plug. This is where I order all, well, not true. Not, Misty, you are not being 100%. It's not that I'm being dishonest, but I will say, let me give you the real deal. I ordered this for Uline, right? And now you're gonna see how I'm about to put these juices and my greens, I'm about to put all of this inside of these plastic bottles. I'm going to freeze them. And I want to put them in the freezer because by the time we leave and we get to our destination, it's still going to be froze. You guys, listen, here's what I want you all to know. It is if we don't plan, when you're trying to do something different and you don't plan, don't expect to stay consistent on your journey. I mean, seriously, planning is everything. Remember yesterday's message, y'all? I hope y'all enjoyed that because I did. The game plan is what's going to help you. It's going to help you, okay? Oh, Cindy, thank you so much. So are you, my beautiful sister queen. Now, I order from Uline, but I also order from Amazon and a couple other places locally. I purchase my plastic bottles. This is a game changer. By the time we get to where we're getting, I don't have to go look for juice. I don't have to go, if you guys are away, just so you all know, all you do is go to your Google Maps and just put in juice. Hold on, but don't go to them tropical smoothies and all them smoothie kings. Y'all stop. If you go there, here's your assignment. You have to ask them what's in the base. Now, hear me out. You guys got to understand, sugar is causing not fructose that's in what I just juiced. I'm talking about processed sugar that's in the base of all the sugary smoothies that you guys buy. If you go there and watch them, you will see that they have a sugary base, like the frozen strawberries. It's a sugary base, the mango. Now here's your assignment. One, when you go there, watch how they make it. The same way I recommend you guys, when you want juicing recipes, go to a juice spot and see how they make it. If you go to a juice spot, you're going to see how they make it. Then you're going to say, oh, they use 3 carrots, okay, 4 apples, a thumb of ginger, coconut water. Then taste it. Then when you get home, you do the same exact thing and see if you like it. Right? This some grown up talk. This some grown up conversations. This is grown up conversations. Because we got to make this work. We can't always just, you need assistance, you need a coach, you need a mentor. Come on, connect with me. That's cool. But I promise you, there's going to be some things I'm going to be responsible to removing the childlike behavior. Now, here's what I mean. When I was a child, I act like a child, I talk like a child, I behave like a child. But once I became an adult, I put away my childish ways. There's one thing to stay connected and plugged in to find out what to do and how to do it. But once you get the answer, you then have to figure out, does that work for me? You know how many answers I receive from my coach, and then I try stuff and I'm like, yeah, I see why they do that. But yeah, I want to do this. I want a little bit of that. And I want to, right? You got to make it work for you. That's all I'm saying. So when you go see how they make your smoothies, then that's when you can say, because they do have fresh produce there, just so you know. They still have the bananas and all of that. And then, you know, Tropical now came with their acai bowls. Y'all know what a sister did, right? I was like, hold on a second, wait. So what's in the base? Because the base is frozen, by the way. And if you knew about acai berries, you would know that some berries, most berries, especially if we're here in the States, they're not even real I'm sorry, let me finish what I'm doing. Moral of the story is, go get a smoothie, but make sure it's all fresh produce. If you go to those spots, because I did, when I was away, when I was in Texas, I was with my family, we went to a Smoothie King. I looked on the menu. I'm like, is this, so what's the base? I said, I said, I tell you what, give me fresh pressed orange juice. You got orange juice, right? Give me that. And then, see, this, you guys can cater anything you want according to where you are in your life. And that deems at a restaurant, everywhere you go eat, just be prepared. Don't even look for a menu. Just ask them what vegetables you have. What's your vegetable of the day? You got vegetable soup? Cool. Give me the soup. Give me a salad. Done. And you go in with your juices like I have been doing the last 8.5 years. It'll be 9 next year. That part. Okay, yeah, I feel you. Where can I get that juicer? abjuicer.com. All right, you guys. So now here's what I'm going to do. And once you get the juicer, just so you know, you guys, it's $50 off when you go to that website. You also are going to get another email where you're going to be in my members area. And then you also get a copy of my first Juicing 1.0 book. Okay. So if you purchase this juicer, you will get membership access. And then you also get inside of my, you get my 1.0 book. And then you get all the juicing videos that I juice standing right here in my kitchen at the top of last year. And don't be clowning me either. I leave all of my videos up because I want y'all to see the transformation. All of my training modules, you guys, with business and personal self-development, I don't go and read. You know how sometimes people go and redo videos? I don't do that. I want you guys to see where I was, because the message is still valid. Don't get it twisted. The message is still good. Right? If you partake of my Authentically Becoming course, oh my gosh, you will see me and you're going to be like, where'd that girl go? I'll be like, here I am. I want y'all to see the power of juicing. It's what it does. It helps everything. Everything. All right, anyway. Okay, so let me show you guys this. And this is what I do when I get to my hotel. I put everything in the freezer. But listen, you guys, this is what I encourage all of you guys to do, okay? I get this, I get the big box, okay? And then, can y'all see over there and right there? Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna start filling all these up. And by the time we leave, these will be frozen and they will remain frozen by the time we get to our destination. So what I'm going to do right now, because I have pineapple here, and these are 16 ounces. These are 16 ounces, right? So 2 of these are 32. So by the time y'all see me, when y'all see me out of town, when I go live, either tomorrow morning or whenever I go live when I'm gone, this is how I keep track of what I drink. This is how. Right here. Okay? Remember, 32 ounces is where you start your day. The 32 ounces. I want you guys to know I absolutely love all of the pretty little shot bottles and things you guys, what we see on social. I really do. I love all of that stuff. But I also want you guys to know this, that in order to truly cleanse the body, you got to flood your body with this. You guys think about this for years. Can you think about this for a second? And I'm being serious. I don't want to gross anybody out that doesn't like talking about bowel movements and things. Okay, I don't want to do that to you. Okay, but I want you guys to hear me out for a second. For years, you ate the way you ate. You would drink the things you would drink. Y'all got to stay with me. Y'all know what I'm saying. And that stuff stays up in that colon. Now, we talk about diverculosis, especially if you got pockets in your colon. That toxic stays in there for years. What y'all think those shots gonna do? I'll wait. They're great to help you balance things out, get on track. You got a cold. They're great for that. The only reason why I'm only doing a quarter of pineapple, because there was still pineapple in here. Y'all see what I just did? They're great. But when we're really looking to cleanse, you got to hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. Hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. When you're looking to cleanse, you got to flood that system, baby. Flood, 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 flood. It'll make you feel so good. Y'all know why I'm not feeling it to the top? Because when I get where I'm going and I get some lemons, I'm definitely going to add me some lemon shots. Okay? Whenever y'all hear me say I'm in the lab, this is what I do. I'm in the lab. I mix everything according to what I like, what I don't like. I see nothing really happy. What's up, Patricia? No. When it freezes, is it going to rise a little bit? No. I'm going to show you. If you join me tomorrow, you'll see. I use a little bit of space here because sometimes it swells, but these bottles particularly, it doesn't do that. So sometimes, again, if you freeze, some people freeze their juices in mason jars in a glass. I don't do that. I mean, that's not true. I have done that before. But if you do, you don't want to put it to the top. But you will see, this is why I just did it this way. And I left a little room, not because it's going to spill. I left a little room because by the time this freezes and then it unthaws, it freezes and then it unthaws, I need a little bit of room to add my lemon. Okay? Now, Quincy, on the other hand, he drinking more green juice. So what I decided to do was, this is why these have more green apples in them, because it sweetens it up for those that really don't like the tart green juices. But listen, I want you guys to know this. If you guys saw in my group, I gave you guys recipes on adding pea sprouts, sunflower sprouts, and wheatgrass. Ooh, talk about a quick reset. You guys, you're going to absolutely, positively love your results. I can't make it up. I'm not going to force your arm to go try it. I'm just telling you right now, you are absolutely going to love your results. Wheatgrass is very nasty, as you all heard me say yesterday. Nasty. Period. Okay? I'll give you the order in which I believe juices, I'll say from worst. Well, the worst to me is wheatgrass. I don't know if I would put them all at the top of being, but it's wheatgrass, pea sprouts, and sunflower sprouts because they taste the same. and then you will have to acquire the taste for celery. Now, celery for me, I'm just used to doing it, so I'm cool. Oh, but I got lemon in here. So for those that ask me, would it rise? Like, this has lemon already, so I would just fill this to the top because I'm not adding lemon to this. And now when I put these babies in the fridge, remember I did this for you guys some time ago. If it keeps twisting, y'all hear this? When it does that, I either try another bottle, and if it doesn't stop, see, that means it's not closing, then I get another one. Defective. See, you guys? Just gotta know how to roll with the punches, you know? They gave me a top that didn't work. Some of y'all be calling customer service acting crazy. Y'all need some patience, okay? Because what I found is some of them don't work, but when I put them on another bottle, it works. I just figure it out, y'all. No one's perfect. Bada boom, bada bang. All right. How y'all like those apples? Now all I'm gonna do is there's 30. See, look, y'all. Let me show you. Hold on. I'm about to prove this. It's 16 ounces, right? Okay. So this is 32. This is 64 ounces. Are y'all with me? I poured half of this, which is a 32 ounce. I poured it in here because it helped me distribute it in there. So here's right here. Here's 32 ounces. I'm gonna do the same thing here in 2 more bottles. And this is gonna be another 32 ounce on the go. I don't have to think about getting prepared while I'm away. Because while I'm gone, I'm going to be prepared. You get this, you guys? This is how you win with this lifestyle. Whether it's juicing, eating clean. See, we already know we're eating clean and raw. Do you guys know what clean and raw is? It's not even sauteed vegetables. That's not clean. Because your vegetables already have been altered because of the heat. Whether you're sauteing it, you're boiling it. And when you cook food, and when it gets to a certain Fahrenheit, it loses its nutritional value. When you're eating clean and raw, it is literally just that. But you would be surprised because we've been raised, okay? Western society and the way things are right now, and I'll just say just our Americanized way of thinking, we have been doing things according to how we've been taught. If you would just take a minute to see the variety that you have just in the produce section, it will change your life. Literally. Clean and raw, you may think it's clean. Give me some vegetables. No, that's not clean. Meaning sauteed. Here's why. When you're cleansing, you don't want all the oils, the butter, whatever they're putting on when they saute it. You don't even know what's happening behind the scenes in the kitchen when you go to a restaurant to get sauteed vegetables. Certain oils you shouldn't even be partaking of. It clogs up your lymphatic system just like the grease clogs up your pipes. Now, when you're not on an active cleanse, it's cool to have some oil. I'm not that. Some people are like flat out, no oil. I don't take anything to the extreme, right? You got to find the balance. When I feel like I'm not flowing properly, meaning with bowel movements, when I'm clogged up in my thinking, when things are foggy, then I'm like, no, I don't like the way I feel. What am I eating? What am I feeling? Like, everything is connected to that. Everything. When you're eating clean is a salad. I add grapes to my salad. I load it up with cucumbers, onions, tomato. I just load it up with everything that has been non-processed foods. Nothing cooked, nothing sauteed, nothing pan-seared, nothing. Clean. When you try that, so this is for those that like, man, I can't do juicing. No problem. Eat clean. That's my 3.0 process. So if you have my book series, 3.0 is all clean, eating raw, raw foods for clean essentials. That'll change, listen, that'll change the game for you. Y'all feel me? All right, so there you have it. If you just try everything I laid out for you. Listen, no matter what juicer you have, no matter if you're new to the game, if you're a veteran, whatever it is, just start by cutting out what I just mentioned. Eat less cooked, processed foods. And then you'll realize the more you eat clean, the more things become it's just not satisfying anymore. You don't even look forward to, ooh, it's the birthday. Ooh, it's a party. Ooh, I'm about to have what I want. You don't even, because when you eat it, it's like, it just doesn't taste the same. Wow, I never thought about it like that. Oh, there you go, Cindy. Where can I get the books? You can start with the 1.0. You can go to abjuicingbook.online. And that gives you the 1.0 and you have the option to upgrade. Make sure you grab the quick start checklist because I break down everything too. So Cindy, you can start right there, abjuicingbook.online. And that's one. You want to start there, that's cool, but you will see you have an option to upgrade if you want the others. No dairy, no. Hold on, I'm gonna say it again. No. I heard you say dairy, but no. No dairy. Not when you're looking to cleanse. And then those that are having vegan butter, look at the back. Now, you got to hear me. I partake of vegan butter, but it's sparingly. It's the 10 to 20%. If you look at the things that are in there, it's sparingly. Okay? No eggs, no butter, no. You got to think too, you guys, right? The purpose of this is to get you to find the equilibrium in your body. And you can't find it starting something new, but still eating all of the stuff you were eating. The two can't coexist. I'll tell you this is what I told my mother. When my mother knew, and I knew before her, getting into where she was prior to her passing, medical science and pharmaceuticals, it's just what it is. I don't even want to go there today. Not today. Lord, not today. But when my mother, right before she passed, we went through some things traditionally from medical science. And then she says, Missy, I think I want to go ahead and try, a lot of things that I talk about on a day-to-day basis. I said, Ma, you can't do both. You can't. Because if you do one thing, here's the thing, you're working harder, especially when you're going through radiation and chemo and all of that. You're working harder to cleanse, even at a cellular level, when you already know. If you don't know what radiation and chemo does to the body, that's for you to do your own homework. I'm not here to talk about that today. Okay? But if we're doing what we need to do to stop everything, to get our the acidosis state, to stop everything, to prevent cancer from growing, to stop everything, to prevent tumors from showing up and growing, to stop everything. You see? We have heavy menstrual periods and cramps and you got fibroid. Look, we're trying to stop all of that. But you're giving yourself things to kill the cells. And it kills. It doesn't discriminate. It kills all of them, the good and the bad. So it's the same thing when you're looking to start something new. You can't flirt with it. If you're going to start something new, then don't try to hold on to things. And this is why I want to change the narrative, you guys. And I like to say that I love having these conversations because the things you guys are still thinking about what to have is showing how addicted you really are to certain things. And it's okay. I was too. It's okay that you're trying to look for options, but the options need to be right in the produce section. Those are your options. In the produce section. Those are your options. You'll be surprised how people don't even know, like, dang, salads, but I can't have regular because we're so used to having ranch or all of the conventional or what's already pre-made. Have you guys ever tried making your own dressing? You'll be surprised how much you like it. You'll be surprised. Do you fast first? Do I fast first? So it depends. I don't know if you're asking for me, for you, or me. It depends. It depends on where you are. So I put people, when I work with you, like literally work with you, that is your journey. But when you go and grab my program, you can DIY it according to where you are. So you don't, some people, it's okay if you transition the way my program is set up. Some people can afford to transition. Some people need to just jump right on in and eat clean like I recommend. So it depends. So that's subjective. I'm addicted to, see, I know, thank you. You're addicted to sugar, hard to get off. Jay, thank you for recognizing where you are. It's commendable. It's a great step. The fact that you recognize that you are, your next step is going to be, or my question is, so what are we going to do about it? Hold on. After all, to everybody here too, a sister knows what it's like to be addicted to sugar. Okay, sugar? Let me tell you why. I had candida overgrowth. Candida overgrowth, y'all, is yeast. Yeast in the body that we all have, that I talk about in chapter 7 of my book. And I got less than 4 minutes and I'm out, because here's my power hour coming to an end. Candida chapter 7 is all what we all have it in the gut. But candida is also associated with, and this is where I want you to do your own study. Candida can't even grow in the body if you're on the alkaline side, meaning if the body is clean, candida don't exist. If the body is clean, acidosis behavior and parasites don't exist. If you're on the alkaline side, cancer doesn't exist. If you're on the alkaline side, inflammation, bones, sore, acne, psoriasis. Are y'all with me? All those things, they don't exist when you eat clean. They only exist when the body is imbalanced. And those are signs, and here's why I say to all of you all, thank God. Thank Him right now. Thank the Almighty, because your body is working. Don't be discouraged. Don't be upset you can't lose weight. Don't be mad because you don't like the way you look, the way you feel. Don't be mad. You need to give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks and say, man, thank you. Okay, that means I got to do something. It's my time to do something. That's what the body, y'all, the body is a very powerful healing machine. You're welcome, Jay. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate you experiencing your username. I like that username, experiencing God. Okay, you're experiencing. So how did the experiment go? You living with Him now? That's what I'm talking about. So you guys, with all of that, I gave you guys tons of nuggets, what to do if your juicer gets clogged up, how to stay prepared, how to stay in the game when you know you got stuff doing or going on, what to do to make sure that you don't have the relapse and things that's going on. Jay, if you're really serious, I promise you, when I tell you, I'm not taking that lightly. I know what it's like to be addicted to sugar. I know what it's like to crave salt, sweet. After you eat dinner, you always got to have something sweet again. I know what that is like. And this is why I want you all to know, and this is where I want to leave you. This is what I want to leave you with. Here's my final thoughts. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here's my final thoughts. The only reason why we keep repeating these patterns, we recognize what's going on, but we're really not doing what there is to do to get out of the situation. You may have good intentions and you try. You may take one step and you do that. But hold on, was that one step enough momentum to get that back leg to come in unison with that first step? See, we take the first step and we're here. Yes, I recognize my eyes are open. Yup. But is it enough momentum to take that second? Is it? Only you can answer that. Only you. And this is why I want you all to know, if you just stop for a minute and think about how much energy we put on eating. We think about the next meal when then it's not even time for the next meal. We go to work and we're talking about lunch and it's not even lunchtime. Where are we going for lunch? Where you want to go? It's not even lunchtime. Look at the energy of the space that you're in and the time that you're thinking about eating. You should get to a point where you are loaded with whatever you need, that it doesn't even take brain space to think about what's next. You know why? Let me tell you why. This is why the AB way exists in my world. This is why this is a holistic approach of living. Because by the time you are prepared on what you're putting in your body, your mind, your intellect is not even thinking about food. You're literally thinking higher, purpose. What am I supposed to do? Checklist, time management. How is my behavior today? What did I do different today versus yesterday? I'm not thinking about food. I want you to do this, you guys. I gave you one assignment, and that is if you ever buy food or juices on the go, I want you to look at what they put in the recipe. The second thing is I want you to think about, hold on, as soon as you have a thought today, dang, here I go. See, because what happens is the body triggers a response from the gut. Because your brain, your first brain is right here in this gut. And then you can be doing something, I don't care. You could be having fun. It doesn't matter. This is why you're lured in when you go to the movie theater. You're lured in when you go to a park, an amusement park. All the smell, it's getting inside your senses. But the moment you can control the senses that's been controlling you, your life changes. Your life changes. And I mean your senses, even in your emotional state. Things that used to get you mad, upset, irate. Like, what? Life is too precious for this stuff. That's all I want you all to think on. How much time are you spending thinking about food? If you think about, hold on, I did a test. I did a survey. If you think about over the holiday break, all y'all, look, everybody didn't celebrate everything. Are y'all happy now? It's the second. What y'all celebrating now? Because I promise you, you're not thinking about going to the store. You're not thinking about going to buy food. Look, all that's gone. It's gone. So what you left with now? Some extra weight, some practical gifts. I'm not shooting at you. I want you to think about these things. You're not happy because you got to go back to work. What are you left with? What? Some may have positive attributes. Man, I got with family came in town, and that's beautiful. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm really, even with the family in town, guess what it was around? Food and material things. I just want to know if it's anything substantial. Anything that provides longevity. Anything that gives you a sure foundation. That's what I want to know. You feel me? And that's for you to answer that, not me. Not me. I love you all so much. I love you so much. This is why I come on, I pour my heart out. Only for you just to sit with yourself, for yourself, by yourself. And just think. Think on these things. Whatever is. You fill in that blank. Think with me. Think. Because I can assure you, the moment you tap into some of the things that I spoke about, you're going to realize what's been governing your life, what's been controlling you, what you've been doing, and what you need to do more of. That's it. That's all I got, folks. I didn't drink my whole 32 ounce, only half. Sorry, I had to get to 16 ounce to stay true to my word. But y'all see, I have cucumber particles in here. You see it on top? That's because I'm living my 3.0 process, and I'm eating clean and raw, so I didn't strain anything. All right. I love you guys. If you want to get with me, you already know I gave you some call to actions. If you all are interested in the juicer, I gave y'all that. If you want to get on my calendar, I do have it where you can go and schedule some time with me, but make sure you fill out that questionnaire. It is workwithmisty.net. Y'all can go there. Workwithmisty.net. Okay? I love you all so much. I gotta go now. I have a call coming up, and I can't wait to meet with this new sister queen to talk about how we about to revolutionize her life. And all I can do, hope, pray, and inspire is that you want the same for yours. All right. I love you all so much. Ciao for now.